Most of my fish are coming from these on a drop shot from these bluffy walls. It just seems to be, you know, kind of the key for me. I've fished all over the place, and this has been the main way I'm catching my fish. Drop shot's been incredibly good out here. Gotta get this fish in. He almost got me hooked up around the back of the boat there. Come here, buddy. And still using that little Zoom tiny fluke, but this has just been the key for me. Little fat guy, real healthy. And sometimes I think the wakeboarders kind of help a little bit because they create some current, and then I just fish right along these walls, just on the outside of them, anywhere 15, 20 feet. It just seems to be working for me. Well, it's Dalton, everybody. I'm going to give you a pretty brief fishing report today. Water temperatures out here are 80 degrees to 81 degrees. The water is extremely warm. The fish are biting good, but I would have to say the struggle for me has been finding them. Mostly I'm finding them around here. Just dealing with these rocky bluff walls seems to be working best for me. So I'm gonna throw a few more drop shots out here and see if I can get some more. So this is really a pattern that's developing out here. Drop shotting around these bluffs. This is definitely paying off, definitely catching fish. I fished all over the place, went way in the back of creeks and saw stuff in the graph, just couldn't get any bites. This is a little one here, but you know, I fished a lot of areas that looked really fishy to me, and caught a little largemouth earlier by a tree in the water, and really thought there'd be some crappie there. One of the guys I've been fishing with, him and his son have been fishing around the areas that I'm fishing. We're just kind of hanging out. They're from down south, and they're going back home today. But he caught a little crappie over there. So right, man, it's a drop shot. It's either going to be baby bass or straight white, a small bait imitator. That's what's getting it done for me. All right, everybody, I'm going to wrap it up, this fishing report, but I got to tell you, I get to do something that I've never done before. I'm going to do a fishing report with a couple of buddies of mine. I was out here day before yesterday and today, both days. We spent a lot of time fishing together. We fished some dead water too.
Yeah.
And I think we picked up on a couple of things, but where I think the advantage is with these guys, they stayed here the whole week. So they got to fish in the afternoons and the evenings, which I never fish out here. So I'm gonna have them introduce themselves and kind of tell you how their week went.
So I'm Garrett.
I'm Matt. Our basic success was drop shot with the baby bass color. Rocks and points. It seemed in the morning and in the evenings. I mean, we checked everywhere in the lake. We went everywhere, and that was our best success of the trip. And go ahead and
show
then
them. The second best was crankbaiting against the rocks, just especially in the afternoons, because like the water was moving so much. Like the crankbait definitely was the second best this week.
What crankbait is that, brother?
It's a Guggen, like deep diving one, I think. I don't know what it's exactly called,
nice.
but it kind of like mimics the same color like baby bass. Everything was kind of like gold and green this week.
Right on. Yeah, that's good. So I made some baby bass baits. The other day, I was getting them on a drop shot baby bass. There we go, that's a nice one. That's a healthy one. That's a healthy one. Come on over. Come here. maybe 2. He's got to get a kiss. I made these baby bass baits and I never caught one on the baby bass bait. So I wound up just going with the one I've talked about on the channel. That's that Zoom Tiny Fluke. I started using white and that helped me out today. Drop shot, you can't go wrong out here. Little tiny swim baits work. In fact, earlier I caught a little bitty largemouth on that swim bait. Haven't caught a largemouth out here in a little while. Finally. Sitting right by that tree. This is a largemouth. Little largemouth. But we went all over the place. We went all the way to the back of Topless, where there's a fork back there where it kind of forks out. And I mean, there was bait flickering everywhere. Our graphs were pretty lit up. Not one bite. Did you guys get any bites back there?
No.
I mean, nothing. So, I don't know. I think we've kind of concluded our report that the best place to fish out here is rocky walls.
Yeah,
Rocky
rocks.
walls and rock points.
And rock points.
Moving water too.
And moving water. So, by the way, those skiers and stuff out there, they whether you like it or not, they'll help you out with that. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. I enjoy fishing with these guys. They live down south. They got to head back home down south, right?
Yes. Yes.
And they're going to head back home. They've been here all week, father and son. It's good to see dad and son out here fishing. I've enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for fishing with me.
Us too. Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
All right, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you next time.